fix this. Hello? Alright. How is the audio now? It should be working now. I had it off. I had a problem with sometimes with my microphone because I use a wireless. That it's like the weirdest thing. Like some weird things happen. But anyway, it looks like the audio is fine now because I can see it actually coming through. The music, can you let me know if the music in the background is you can faintly hear it from your perspective? I want to see if it's faint enough. If it's not faint enough, I can up it a little bit. Other thing I have to do is stop saying Anyway, the couple of quick things I want to talk about tonight. We had some really awesome news from the JOYTOY perspective. We had some cool stuff from the they announced that they're going to start. We got the Custodes coming into the 30k figures, which is so awesome because man, the 30k figures are so amazing. Like, I haven't opened up any of the 40k figures since the 30k figures were released, since the Horus figures really were released. So I wonder if the quality was solid before, but like, I wonder if the quality now has gotten better on all the figures and not just the 30k figures. Alright, so let me chop off the music. Let me do this. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. But the Custodes figures, which you see on the screen right now, and you also see in the upper right and left hand corner, those were announced by JOYTOY this week. So we got the Legione Custodes coming out with the Terminator, and they also got the Veteran squad. I think I'm saying that correctly. So they got the flying squad, and you got your Terminator squad. I am not going to get all of these figures. I'm actually not going to pick up any of the Veteran squad figures. I will pick up, at the very least, the Wolverine dude of the Legione Custodes, the Terminator squad. I might pick up more because I do have the very first release of the JOYTOY Custodes, so within like the really large Terminator armor. So I want to compare the size of these 30k to the 40k Custodes in the Terminator armor. I want to see how they compare. I will also think that because the Custodes don't really have a Primarch other than, I mean, the Emperor of Mankind, and so we're not going to see an Emperor of Mankind figure come out anytime soon. What I plan on doing is I'm not going to be doing individual reviews anymore, or I really have never done individual reviews. I'm going to do stuff like I did with the Horus figure. So yes, I know. What's up, Helen? Yeah, so the Sisters of Battle, so they have oh my god, so here kind of what goes into my plan. What I want to do is I want to review the entire collection of JOYTOY figures I have. So for instance, the Soritas, the sisters, I have all the figures that have been released other than I think the Order of the Red Rose. So I have all the figures that have come out. One of the two things I want to show also is on the bottom I actually install little magnets so that the figures, so I don't have to worry about any kind of stands or pegs breaking off in their feet, and it's actually pretty awesome. They stand really nice. I started doing this on my figures. I'm gonna finish it up, but you can buy the little magnets on eBay, and you can buy the metal plates on eBay too, and then it makes it really easy to keep them standing. You don't have to worry about them ever falling down. So what's up, Helen? So you're a first time, I haven't seen you in the chat before, so welcome, sir. Thank you for stopping in. I was going over some of my ideas that are going to be coming up. I don't want to do individual reviews on figures. So some of the things I do is like, I like Warhammer. I do reviews on some of the figures. I'm a huge JOYTOY figure fan, and the magazines, the was it White Dwarf magazine, and some of the products. Also want to do reviews on Star Forge products, which is the necklace I'm wearing, because I buy a lot of the stuff. So I want to, and I don't see any reviews on it on eBay. I mean, on YouTube. So yeah, she has a bolter. Oh, she has. So this one has a flamer, and then oh, let me grab one with the bolter. Let me see. There's a couple of them here. So this one is pretty cool. Make sure she's in focus. Yeah, the sisters figures are awesome. And again, what I want to do is I want to go into just a review on all of the figures. So I want to do like a quick collection. First, I'm going to start with my Grey Knights because I'm a huge Grey Knight fan. So, Helen, thank you. I think you just subscribed too. So I'm a huge Grey Knight fan. I have all the Grey Knights figures from JOYTOY, so I want to do a collection video on all of them, including the Nemesis Dread Knight. And then I'm going to move over to, I think I'm going to do the sisters next. So I'm going to show all of the sisters figures that I have, and I have I just got the Order of the Ardent Shroud, so I have all those figures. And what funny fact, the reason why I got the Ardent Shroud figures was because they literally look like they could be Grey Knights, like the same color armor and everything, so they go perfectly. But anyway, so I have all the sisters figures, Sister Sarita's figures, Adeptus Sororitas. So I have all those figures. I have all of the Argent Shroud figures. I didn't get the Red Rose figures, and I think there was another sect that came out. But I have, looking at it right now, I have at least 20 figures with Sister, with Celestine, and so on. So I'm going to do a review on all those collection, and then I'm going to do a collection review on some of my largest JOYTOY collections, which is the Blood Angels. I have like 50 plus figures. I have Sanguinius coming. I have all the 30k figures from Blood Angels coming. And then I'm going to do the Chaos, the Black Legion. I have all of those figures. I must have like at least 30 figures of those. And then I was talking about I have some of the Custodes. I have those figures. And then I just got, oh, geez, as you can see, I got this. I got the Deathsworn pack. I only got bought one of these, but I got Russ right over here, which I gotta open, not do a review, but just open. So I'm gonna do this, open this one, show all of my Space Wolves. I have one more Space Wolf that's coming, and then my I actually do have a rather large miniature Grey Knights collection too. It's about a 6,000 point Grey Knight collection. They're all painted up and they look awesome. So, but anyway, so I'm going to do, I have Dark Angels figures. I have all of the Primarchs. So that's my plan, is to do just a full figure review on entire faction or chapter, right? Just all blast them out. Same thing with, I have the Tyranids. I have all the Tyranids figures. I also have like 40 of the Gene Stealers from McFarlane, so that should make a pretty good video. The BA, the guys who like to borrow this stuff. Yeah, correct. So yeah, so that's my plan. Is again, I'm gonna start with the Grey Knights, go from the Grey Knights over to the sisters, and then from there we'll start the reviews on them. So. But anyway, going back to what was announced this week, the other cool thing, besides the Custodes, so we'll go really quickly into this, but the other thing that which I want to show you, where is it? I think it's right here, is this was announced officially. We knew this was coming. These are the Knights. So they officially announced this is a teaser by JOYTOY, so these are going to be coming out. I would think originally it was going to they showed these, I think, at their Tokyo show, I want to say sometime in March of this year. So these are going to come out, and just so you get an idea of scale, the Nemesis Dreadnought is probably the largest thing that they have come out with yet. But these guys, this looks awesome. Like this was back in, I think, March. So we're gonna have the Knights coming out, and I'm gonna guess that they're probably gonna be around the cost of, I don't know, if the Nemesis Dreadnought was about 350, 400, and you see the size of these dudes, and they also come with a driver, I would think that this is $500+ easy. Easy, especially if you have the Nemesis Dreadnought and you see how it's been put together and how well it's put together and the amount of metal. You literally, it's like a small child. And they call it the baby carrier, but it literally is the weight and size, well, at least the weight of a baby carrier. It's crazy how much metal they put on it. So, oh man, I'd love if they made bloody Ravens figures. Yeah, well, so here's my idea, right? So I'm gonna get the forgive me if I don't remember the name of the particular house for the knight, but I'm gonna get the blue one, and then I'm gonna find someone who does an unbelievable job painting the miniatures, who wants to paint this up in the Grey Knights colors. So that's my plan. Is I want to get this one. Let me see if I have another picture here. So this is the scale. Well, you know what I have? This picture here. Let's blow this up. Oh no, this is the bad quality one. Yeah, this isn't too bad here. So I'm gonna get this one all painted up in the Grey Knights colors. We'll get rid of his chain sword. See if I can get a sword or something on there. And yeah, and that's gonna be, and then he's gonna be part of my Grey Knights. So that's my plan right now. I want to do. I want to add him to my Grey Knights collection. So that'll be awesome. But I'm definitely gonna be picking up. Geez, I might get both of them. I might just pay somebody to do the Knights in the Blood Angels colors and the Grey Knights colors. I mean, it's already in the bread of Blood Angels, but like the symbols and everything like that colored up to, change up to be part of the Blood Angels. I don't really care if that's not part of the stuff that's going on and like the rules and everything, but I don't really care. It's too awesome. Why not a custom night house with it? That is dreaming too big, sir. T3. That is dreaming too big. That would be a very cool idea. And as if it's a house dedicated to. Actually, that's an awesome idea. You know what's funny is I have a full-size Grey Knights armor cosplay, which is coming. I just have to get the measurements of my head and everything, and I'm gonna send it over. But they're gonna make me a Grey Knights, not the Terminator armor, but the power armor, and it's gonna look just like the JOYTOY figure, and it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to get it. It's gonna be awesome, and I'm gonna have them put. I asked them to put the Wraith symbol on the shoulder and like stuff like that, so it's gonna be personalized. But it's gonna be a Grey Knights and power armor. It's gonna be an interceptor, so it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to get it. So that should be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'll share it to you on the channel too once I get it. So all right. So moving back over. So we got the announcement officially of the Knights that are going to be coming out. I would assume we're going to start seeing pre-orders by January 1st. I would think sometime in the beginning of January, if not sooner, for the Knights. And again, I think it's going to be $500 plus. This is going to be, man, I think I'm probably going to get them both. So moving over to the announcements this week. So first thing, so from a chat perspective, Helion, are you going to get the Knights? Are you interested in them at all? So they actually have been making the Primarchs. So if you see here, they just announced a couple weeks ago. So Sanguinius is going to be coming out. I did a pre-order on him, so he'll be coming out soon. I'm hoping he comes before Christmas. And they announced him with like a bunch of 30K figures, within the Blood Angel is also going to be coming out. And I actually also got an alternate head for him from Cool Toys Club, which is his armored, which is his helmeted head. So yeah. So to answer your question, so they've been making the Primarchs. I mean, right here is Gilliman, right? This is his look. I think this is still the same, but this is look for 40K. So yeah, so they've been coming out with the Primarchs for a bit. I think they are up to number, I think they have 6 Primarchs. They got Lionel Johnson, they got Gilliman, they got obviously Russ, that's 3. They got Dorn is 4, Magnus is 5. I think, am I missing somebody? So right now I think it's 5 Primarchs. Sanguinius will be 6. So it's looking actually pretty cool. They're gonna get. So oh, here's another thing. I forget, there's somebody who told me. Was it UT3 that they announced, or somebody leaked? Angron is gonna be coming. So Angron is gonna be coming out, and not in his 30K, his 40K. So his Demon Lord version, and that's gonna be insane looking. I can't imagine like the diorama that I'm gonna make, recreating the Emperor's Gift when the Grey Knight kicked the crap out of Angron and sent him back screaming to the warp. So it's gonna be fun when I actually see the picture. Again, I think somebody leaked it and then they immediately pulled the picture. Was what I was told. So Angron is going to be coming in sometime in 2025. So that will be our first Trader Primarch in 40K that they've come out with. I think the only Primarch who's come out, period, who's kind of a Trader Primarch is Magnus, right? And he's a boring ass figure. I mean, the Thousand Suns is what it is, but why him? You have to buy the Ghost of Christmas Past. What's up, Sonny? What's going on, sir? It was not me, but that's okay. I forgot somebody who told me. Demon so was 30K. So yeah, so they obviously so they're not going to be coming out, because if you look at what JOYTOY is doing, they've been coming out with all of the, by the way, what's up, Gem? They've been coming out with all the 30K and some 40K Primarch. So, like, for instance, on the screen right now, you see Sanguinius. This is obviously in his 30K form. Angron, I thought that they would come out with his Horus Heresy version first, but they're not. Apparently, they're going to come out with his 40K version, so that should be cool. So, what's up? What's up, As McNeil? Yeah, but they don't really distinguish between 30K or 40K since the Primarchs don't age. They do and they don't, right? It's really where it's coming out, what line it's coming out, because they differentiated between Warhammer 40K and Warhammer Horus Heresy. If you specifically go to like Merchhammer, the Warhammer official site, they don't sell any of the standard 40K figures. They only sell the Horus Heresy figures, right? So you'll see like none of the 30K figures on here. And yeah, so from that perspective, Sonny, so they're coming out with the Primarchs on both sides. So for instance, like the Lion was looking like his return version, so that's 40K. And then they got Gilliman, which I believe is his 40K version. I'm pretty positive. I don't think, I mean, I guess he looks the same, but I would think it's the 40K. Then they started with Dorn, and I think Dorn's dead, or they don't know where Dorn is. So Dorn is clearly his 30K version. Then they came out with Magnus, and so clearly that's his 30K version, and they even said it on the box. They started coming out with the Horus Heresy. So again, so you have a differentiation between the two, between the Primarch. I mean, what that essentially means is we're going to get an Angron Demon Primarch if they come out with the 40K, and then they're going to come out with the 30K version. So we're going to get both versions of Angron. we'll see what they do with Sanguinius if the books, if they have him return or whatever. But right now, yeah, it looks pretty awesome. I mean, my original plan was to get all of the Primarchs that they released, but like, I don't know, man. Like, Magnus is so boring. Where is he? Let's do Magnus really quick. He's so boring of a figure. Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked at his alternate head, you know, to have a helmeted head. I don't know. It just doesn't pop for me. I mean, I got like I said, I got Russ. By the way, an awesome price on Amazon. So I got Russ to open up. So that's gonna be awesome. Yeah. So it looks like I want to make sure my camera's still working, guys. So it looks like my camera's frozen. Is my camera frozen from your guys' perspective too? If it is, that would be super annoying. But anyway, so Magnus is super boring. I'm gonna wind up picking him up when he goes on really cheap clearance, not clearance, but like really, really cheap to pick him up. So I'll pick him up later on once he's pretty cheap. So, all right. So yeah, so that's really, yeah, my camera's frozen. Let me try to fix this really quick. Either way, we got the announcement, like I said, of the new figures. Let's jump back over here. We got the announcement this week of the Legiona Custodes. This looks awesome. Bear with me one sec, guys. I try to fix my camera. So yeah, so these figures look great. Like I said, I'm gonna probably pick up the Claude version, and I'll wait to see. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the other versions of the figures, so we'll see. But I'm definitely gonna get definitely gonna pick up at least one of these, and I think it's gonna be the Claude version, which I'll pick up. So that'll be awesome. Let's go to my camera. See if I could fix this. There we go. But so from your guys' perspective, are you picking up any of the 30K figures? Is there a specific one that you're looking at right now that you're trying, that you're hoping? Is there something that hasn't come out that you're looking at? Is there a Primarch that you're hoping for? I'm particularly hoping for Garrow Knight of Grey. I would love to see a figure of him come out sooner than later, so I'm hoping that comes out. So we'll see. There we go. Fix my camera. So I'm hoping we get a Garrow Knight of Grey within the 30K line in 2025, because there's not going to be any, obviously, any Grey Knights to come out. So, not as good as Gilliman, but still good. Rubber boots. Just running through the chat really quick. Delete the 30K variants of the farm party. So, oh, okay. So, Gem. So they aren't gonna. So if they come out with one version of the Primarch, they're not going to come out with the other. So, for instance, if they do come out with Angron, they're not going to come out with the 40K version, the Demon Primarch of Angron. They're not going to come out with the 30K version, which I think is kind of stupid, because if you're collecting all of the Horus Heresy figures and they are coming out with the World Eaters, wouldn't you come out with the Primarch from the World Eaters? I don't know. If that's what they're doing, I think that's a miss. I think that's a miss on their part. Wow. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay. Yeah, I would hope that they would definitely come out with Angron, especially because they just announced the World Eaters as part of the 30K figures. So anyway, so I'm gonna pick up the I'm definitely going to pick up at least one of these. I'm not going to pick up any of the other figures. I'm trying to be as much of a cherry picker as I possibly can for the chapters that I'm not particularly collecting. So only, let's see, let's run this down. So Grey Knights I'm collecting. Let's see. So Grey Knights I'm collecting, Blood Angels I'm collecting, Raven Guard I just started collecting. There's only a couple figures of those, so those are easy. I'm going to collect all of the Chaos, so all the Black Legion, all of those. All of the Sisters, Sororitas, all of the Argent Shroud figures. I'm going to collect all those. And I think that's it. The rest of them I'm just going to cherry pick. For instance, like the Ultramarines and stuff. Yeah. Sisters Repentant would be cool, and definitely would want more Guardsmen with small turn with scenes. Yeah. We won't get. So I wonder if we won't get 40k Abaddon. So I would think. All right. So let me go to this really quick. So they came out with. I think they're going to come out with. I think they're going to definitely come out with a 40k version of Abaddon, right? Just because of the fact, like, the Weta is just an. I'm like very close to pre-ordering this thing. There's 700 of these, and this looks amazing. Let's see if I can go through these pictures. Yeah. So this looks awesome. And this is just like the Titus statue. This is more expensive than the Titus statue, but like if they're coming out with this, I would think that they would come out with a 40k version of Abaddon. I mean, he's essentially the big bad of the traitor legions in 40k. So I would hope that they would officially come out with him as a 40k figure. So I would think so. Man, I'll tell you, I am very, very close to pre-purchasing this. They sold out on Big Bad Toy Store, but I think they only bought a couple, and the pre-order is still up for this. Man, I am so close to pre-ordering this. What do you guys think? Should I buy this? This looks awesome, dude. I don't have anything like that. If this was, I'll say this, and I said this when they first announced it. If this was like Kaldor Dragor, or if this was a Grey Knights, I would have already pre-purchased this. 100%. But because this is Abaddon, and again, I've only been into 40k for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I'm still catching up on what's going on. But like, I'll tell you what, like the 30k figure of Abaddon, oh my god. Dude, this figure is so awesome. They did such a great job. I know every time I do a live stream, I take him out, but like this figure's awesome, dude. If you've touched, like, if you've held any of the Warhammer 40k figures by JOYTOY, and then you hold this in your hand, like, man, I mean, that you can tell, like, JOYTOY finally, like, they're in their golden age for the Warhammer 40k figures. This is such a great figure, dude. Such a great figure. Oh my god. If you haven't seen my review on them, check it out. I reviewed all of these figures with Horus, and they're definitely figures of the year. And I also picked up the alternate head, or the helmeted head, of Abaddon. I know that they officially never had, really. I don't think that they've ever had like a photo of it, but like, here's his helmeted head. I'm gonna throw that on there and do a review, or do a quick synopsis of that. So as part of the Black Legion army review that I'm gonna do. But no, I think your bank account. Fine. You're the Abaddon is, yeah, I would get him, but I'm not a fan of his face. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, I think one of the things that helps me is I'm not a huge, like, again, I'm not as much, you know, I've only been Warhammer fan for 4 or 5 years, so I don't have a ton of like say on the style of like when something comes out, because I haven't lived with it for 20 years, which is why I think for instance, when they came out with the female Custodes, and I watched and I reviewed. Check out the review. I review and I actually show the video on the review, snippets of it. But like, I didn't really have a problem with the storyline. I thought that she was. Now, again, Sunny, I remember what you were saying, like, after the fact, like, she's like Captain Phasma, essentially, but, like, man, like, when she's in that Custodes armor, she's a Custodes. And I've never seen, like, Custodes in action before, and I've only heard the stories of, like, they're essentially, like, a one-man army, but, like, she was a one-man army. She was kicking ass and taking names in that episode, and the animation was great on it. So, again, going back to like the face, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a tie to some of this stuff like you guys do, who've been around it for a while. So I can't say one way or the other. But what I will say is this statue looks amazing, and it's done by a Weta, so I know it's super quality. And looking at the Titus statue that previously came out, it's amazing. I'm like 90% I'm gonna pre-purchase this. So. And oh man, if this was, I think they did a Celestine also on this, but I'm not going to talk about that. Anyway, so let's go back to the JOYTOY. So what is your guys' take? Are you going to pick up any of? Do we have any Custodes fans watching right now? Right? My friends did say they need robots. I love the whole Tights episode except for the female. Just pretend. So she's mad with it. So let me ask you guys a question. You enjoy the first, so for everybody who watched the Tights episodes, you enjoyed the first episode because Sakara is a badass, right? He's literally fighting with one arm the whole time in that episode, and if you watch Pariah Nexus, it's a great continuation of his storyline. So first episode, I think we can all agree, was awesome. Second episode was because of the female Custodes. If she was a male, I don't think there would be any doubt that it was a great episode, right? I think the only problem is the inclusiveness of them trying to fit a female into Warhammer outside of the sisters, right? That's the biggest problem. What about the third episode? Did you guys have they're lame ultramarines? The third episode was was bullets, and it was the Astra Militarum, and it was the orcs. Right now, the orcs didn't really, just like the Tyranids and I think the Tyranids and the orcs didn't have as much as the Necrons in the first episode to do with the storyline. But the third episode was interesting from the perspective of the storyline and how it started out and how it ended. And again, I don't want to create spoilers for anybody, but like, I thought the storyline was really cool and it had a lot of it has some twists. Now, again, from Sunny's comments, I know that they fit DEI essentially. If you watch my review of it, when they show the female captain of the Astra Militarum sitting down and talk right before she talked, I started saying, I'm like, oh, I have the Astra Militarum JOYTOY figures, and I'm like, oh, I have the guy that looks just like that. And then all of a sudden, she looked up, still looked like a dude, and she spoke, and it was a female's voice, and I was like, you could see me like do a step back. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, that's a girl? I was very surprised. It did not seem like a chick. But again, you know what I mean? They're sticking things in there. Again, I'm new enough to the IP that I don't have a problem with it. But I could definitely see, especially being a Star Wars fan, and how the Force is female, how they started trying to stick things in there. I can definitely see from longtime fans' perspectives that. So, but other than like, if they didn't fit those characters in, I thought the series were great. I thought the animation was great. I thought the storytelling was really good. It wasn't too long, right? I actually wished it was a bit longer. But I thought that all of the Tithes episodes were awesome. I think Pariah Nexus was good, but I think Tithes is better. So, let's look at the chat really quick. They do look like the chat meme, and I had to check on my buddy's phone. The 3 we gonna wag, yeah. Don't know why they did the yeah, I saw only female. Yeah, I don't know. So again, like the sisters figures are awesome. Like the Soritas, like, and it makes sense from the perspective why they have boob armor, right? That why they look like girls, because the the church is not allowed to have men as part of their armed services. Essentially, their protection squad or doing stuff for them. So there has to be girls. It has to be visible that it's girls. So I'm just a little surprised they don't play more on the sisters and they don't push them out more to the forefront if they want to do more inclusiveness to what Warhammer 40K is, because you've got the entire not faction, but you have all the sisters. Like, you have all the different orders of them. You have Celestine. Like, you have a lot of stuff to work with. So I don't know why that they're pushing certain things. So I don't see myself being a Custodes, more like a Sobia than anything. So why Amazon wants more wins. And most women love Tyranid because they're cute. Tyranids not cute. Dude, when that Tyranid dropped down against Sisters of Silence, I was like, wait, what the hell? I'm like, I know it's a Tyranid, but I wasn't positive what mini it was supposed to be. So, but yeah, so that's the deal with JOYTOY. So we got new Custodes, we got 30k Custodes for the first time put into Warhammer Horus Heresy figure, so that's going to be awesome. We got the announcement officially of the Knight, so they should be coming out, I would think, sometime soon. And then I want to do a quick announcement. So I did the Tithes reviews. Hopefully you guys check those out. I did all 3 of the episodes, and then I also have from Sonny's recommendation. I did a review and reaction to, because again, I'm somewhat new to Warhammer, so a lot of the fan animation and stuff like that I haven't watched. So I just watched the both of the Krieg videos. So I'm going to do a video should be coming out with that soon. And then because I did the Krieg videos, I want to do like a little short for them. And so this is one of the animations that I created based upon a really popular picture of the Krieg. I think this is the better one. Yes, this is the better one. So I thought it was hysterical in that one short when they ran out as part of the cavalry. So that was actually pretty funny. But this is kind of the AI art that I used to create based upon that original art piece. So that's awesome. And then if you look today also, they on their official Warhammer, I think it's just their Instagram, they showed a picture of her, and shoot, I forgot her name. I just picked up the Audible book today, actually, because I want to know more about her. What's her name? Shoot. Ephirian Stern. So I made a quick, based upon the still photo, I just created like a really quick version of an AI art of this, so it's actually came out pretty cool. But so that is the portion of the JOYTOY stuff. Quick cover of some of the stuff that I have coming out, and then the other thing that I want to do is talk about, which is coming out in a couple of days, right? What is it? Today's the 8th, so it's going to be the 9th soon. So Tuesday we have Tuesday the 10th is a lot of stuff for Warhammer. So the official patch is going to come out for Space Marine 2 5.0, which is going to add the Dark Angels pack to it, or the skins, and a lot of the signs and stuff like that for your armor. So that's going to be coming out. And so what I want to do is, T3, are you ready to jump on and talk about some of the patch stuff, and then we'll do a quick playthrough of one of the missions. Let me know if you're on Discord, and I will call you and bring you in. One of the other cool things that I forgot to mention was I was using this plugin for OBS for my streams, and I couldn't do collab streams where I could bring somebody in. So going back to Streamlabs, I actually can use it. So moving forward, I have some pretty good plans for this Sunday stream. So T3 is gonna by the end of the month, I'm gonna do a stream with myself and two other gentlemen who are really up on their Warhammer 40k stuff. So I'm gonna talk to them. We'll do a quick episode, and then sometime in the early first quarter, I'm going to do a collab with Sandman of Terror, and he's going to come on and we'll talk about lore, and we'll talk about his stuff and what he's got going on and like how he got started. So I think that should be a fun live stream. And then yeah, and then that's what I kind of want to do with this. I want to have once a month. We'll continue to do this every Sunday, but once a month on a Sunday, we'll do a special live stream where I have guests on and we talk about like their experiences from Warhammer 40k, what they like about what they're seeing with the IP, do they collect JOYTOY figures, do they play the video games, and so on. Because I really want to get the perspective of people who have been longtime fans of Warhammer 40k to see what they feel like. So, yeah, let me call you on Discord 1 second, guys. Thought I had Discord up and running already. Guess I did not. Oh, I do have it running. There it is. Cool. Alright, let's get T3 called and we'll talk about some of the patch stuff that's coming out on this week, because he's a little more up to date on the patch stuff. So, join call. What's up, T3? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
What is up, Ken? So I want to make sure, because again, this is a different setup. I would assume. Go ahead and say something, because I want to see if it's picking you up.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Say it again.
Testing, 1.
Yeah, it's picking you up. Okay, good. So you heard my whole spiel with the live streams. What I'd like to do, like I said, is start to do once a month do a live stream where I have people like you and for instance Crow, and same time have you guys on, talk about your experiences, and I've talked about this before with you. And the other thing is I want to start having some of the bigger YouTubers on here from the perspective of Warhammer 40k to get what they think, right? So for Sandman of Terror, I've spoken to him. So sometime within the first quarter, in the next couple of months, I'll have him on a Sunday, and we'll talk some Warhammer stuff. So that's my idea for the stream. Again, we'll still do this weekly, and we'll do the information and the stuff that I'm interested in, and hopefully you guys are interested in, also the JOYTOY stuff and the video game stuff and some of the lore stuff. Some of the miniature, even though I have a 6K Grey Knights army, I'm not really into the miniatures. I thought getting that army would get me into it, but yeah, I don't think so. And I'm surprised that I didn't jump into playing the tabletop after picking up the army. So again, I talk too much, T3. You can tell me to shut up. So what do you think about what I'm talking about?
I think it's all good. I'm all for it, especially with even getting like perspective from like other people, because like again, Warhammer is a vast thing,
Yeah.
and everybody's in it for different reasons, and they got into it from other reasons that are probably not what are keeping them in the hobby. And everything. Like, granted, it was the video games that got me into the hobby, but it's not the video games that made me want to play the miniatures. It was a whole different reason.
Correct.
And then, like, even then, it's like I build and do what I can, but I don't play as much as I used to when I first started getting them. So that's totally different from other people who are like, no, I play religiously, like, every week.
Yep, exactly. I just wanted to give a quick shout out. Rolando, thank you for dropping in and saying hi. Toy Hunter, hello. What's going on? Some of the comments, let me see, just looking at the chat. I started playing Space Marine 2 last month. it is good. My introduction to Grey Knights is bad because they were so Hellion. So from my so he's talking about when the Grey Knights, that story where they killed the sisters and they threw all their blood on them so they could fight the demons better or something. I think they retcon that. I don't think that's part of Warhammer 40k lore anymore. If you want a really good representation or introduction to Grey Knights to clear your palate, play Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. One of the best games, one of probably my top 3 games of all time. I put like close to 900 hours into that game. It is immaculate. I would put, for right now, I love Space Marine 2, but Chaos Gate Demon Hunter is still one of my top games. It's an XCOM type of game, strategy type of game, but it's so good. If you have time, Hellion, I would highly recommend trying it out. I think on Steam right now it's actually on sale. I think it's like $5, so it's on sale. You can pick it up for pretty cheap. So yeah. So from your perspective, so what do we got for the patch on what are the big things for the patch that you're looking forward to for Space Marine 2 on Tuesday?
We're going to be getting the drop for, I believe it's also the Dark Angels stuff is dropping next week.
Mm-hmm.
The customization for the lenses, I think, is next week, or that's later down the line. I can't remember that one. Either way, I'm excited for when that drops. And then we are getting the secret level stuff, which has gotten confirmed. I was just watching a Chapter Master Valorx video on that one.
Yep.
Where it's going to be a couple of pieces. It's like, obviously it's sad that it's like super Ultramarines focused.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know how I feel about the 2 big cosmetics that we're getting are for the Bulwark. Granted, it's a good class. I just kind of hate that it's getting more cosmetics for it than all the other classes. Like,
what are the cosmetics that are getting? The shield and what else?
So they're getting the Dark Angels like whole outfit thing.
That's
going to be like centric around like specifically Dark Angels oriented.
Yep.
They're getting the shield, they're getting the sword from that. And then through the secret level stuff, they're also getting a chest piece, which has a little insignia shield on the chest. But it's not 100% if the Ultramarine symbol is guaranteed. If it is, then that kind of sucks because it is a nice looking chest piece. It just, if I can't change that, it's like, oh, why?
That sucks.
Yeah, and it's just like, I mean, hey, if I have to play as an Ultramarine just to wear it for it to be like a cool thing, sure.
Yeah.
But I probably wouldn't because I have like already 4 customizations that I'm rocking with, and Ultramarine sadly isn't one for my Bulwark.
Yeah, I outside of the Dark Angel one's coming, and I have it on the screen now. It looks really good. So yes. Outside of the Dark Angels, like what other Bulwark special, like what fits the Bulwark in any of the chapters they have available now? Like is it's because again, Dark Angels, it's very, I feel like at least it's very iconic for them, right? What other chapter has the really iconic stature of like a shield and a sword that's available right now?
Black Templars.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
I would 100% Black Templars. If not them, and it's not the whole sword thing, and it's maybe like the Power Fist, or if they wanted to give the Bulwark the hammer. Fist. Yeah, Imperial Fist would definitely work for it too. I don't know about Imperial Fists for the sense of like the cloak stuff though. They would probably have to get maybe if it's like just blank, maybe just more bulked up with like armor. That would work at least for Imperial Fist. Though if there is cloth armor for that style, I haven't seen it for an Imperial Fist, but definitely for like a Black Templar or such, which technically is still Dorn oriented.
Yeah.
One I could definitely say I would love to see, especially if they go into it with more flavor of like the cloth instead of that, but they go dragon scales. Oh my god, if they would do it as a salamander, that'd be really awesome. Especially with like if they could go Power Fist as like a special like design for that, that'd be cool because I love using the Power Fist with the Bulwark class. And then if they could open it up, I would love to get the Power Hammer for the Bulwark or just any of the other classes. Like, allow us to use those weapons because they're just really cool when you can mix and match throughout the classes like how it was in the first game.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they haven't come. Well, I mean, so with the Bulwark, would you one-hand the hammer, I guess? Right, or would they create
I would say so. I mean,
smaller
it would have
version?
to be like a huge animation shift,
Mm-hmm.
which I get it. It would take time. If anything, give us a smaller oriented maul,
Mm-hmm.
not the giant power hammer, but equivalent. At least for like the feel and visual of it.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
But I mean, of course, I want a power axe because no matter what, whether it's Space Wolves oriented or just a generic power axe, I want that.
you have fleas, that's why. So we're looking at right now. So the special items for the Bulwark. So you got the plasma pistol. You have a I forget what kind of bolter this is called, but then you got the power sword, and then you got the Dark Angel's sword, and then the Dark Angel's shield. So this looks cool. This looks really cool. So this is...
Yeah, so the bolter and the plasma pistols are usable for any of the other classes. It's just the sword and the shield are specific for the Bulwark.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I guess looking at the bolter, it's just I can see the Dark Angel symbol on the far left on the back side of it. Everything else looks standard other than the colors. And then the plasma pistol, I don't really see any iconography that's specific to the Dark Angels. So it's really on the bolter has the Dark Angel symbol on it. The sword obviously, the shield obviously, but the plasma pistol just looks like a color palette swap, right? Unless I'm missing something here. Is that what you're seeing too?
I don't know if there's any like probably inscription on the base underneath, like where the plasma coil is. I could be wrong.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, it's going to be like these are specific to Dark Angels, and what sucks is like I really like the handle on the plasma pistol, but you cannot recolor it because of it being the chapter specific.
Okay. And then we got, so what are they showing here? I guess that this is some of the heraldry. Okay. Well, I mean, all I'm seeing is different color palettes on this screenshot. New armor pieces. Saber you'll be able to choose 15 different colors. Yeah, it looks so. We have the standard stuff where they're just, a lot of the stuff is cosmetic. Are they adding a new game mode to it too? They're adding a new mission,
there's going to be the 8th operations mode.
Okay. So we'll have that, and then a new enemy type to have to PvE. Okay. So I'm guessing this is a standard. This is going to be a flying dude. This is going to fly around when you're doing that one particular mission. So that's interesting. All right. So we have so that's the Space Marine 2 stuff that's dropping on the 10th. We also have the secret level stuff that's going to be dropping also on the is it on the 10th? Yeah, it's on the 10th, right?
Yep, through
Jeez, they got everything dropping on the 10th.
drops.
Yeah, everything is dropping on the 10th. So we got verification that we're going to have the secret level episode dropped on that same day. Which is interesting because originally we thought that this was, because what did they say? It was 3 episodes they're going to drop on that one particular day. They're not going to, or 2.
If they do 3 for that first day, that'd be nice because then it would also add up because there are 15 episodes and 2 per week would be odd.
I get it.
So if they do 3, cool. If they do 2, still interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That it still just leads to the fact of like what else is dropping, because at least they've confirmed that Space Marine is going to be one. And like I was saying, it does add up because they were promoting it for so much. Now that makes me believe, okay, so is Armored Core going to be one of the second episodes that we're getting on that same day? And then I forgot what the other trailer was that just recently dropped for one of the other things.
Mm.
But yeah, so it's like, what are the other ones going to be? If anything, I know most people are definitely going to be tuning in just for that Warhammer one.
Yeah, I think it's a really good decision for them to come out with it for the Warhammer episode to come out first, because I think that we already know the Concord episode is going to be coming, and I would assume that if they're gonna do Warhammer first, I would assume that that Concord is going to be hidden somewhere in the middle. That's what I would assume. I don't think they're going to go out on a wet fart with the Concord episode. I would assume that they're going to probably go. I wouldn't be surprised if they go with D&D on the last episode. I wouldn't be surprised. I know D&D is really, you know, like a lot of people looking forward to it, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they do come out late with that. So that is the secret level episode. So we got confirmation of the episode for Warhammer coming out on the 10th. And then the other thing that's going to be coming out is the other game that got me into Warhammer originally is on the screen right now, is Battle Sector. Now this came out, I think, in 2020, 2021. So this is, and in the last live stream I did like the first level and explain it plays a lot like a standard RTS type of game, but it has a flair of the tabletop. Well, I guess not flair of the tabletop. What would you say if I said to you that that's the closest to a video game version of the tabletop that has currently been out or has been out? What would you say to that, T3?
In terms from like when I played, I'm not gonna say it's wrong. I'd probably say that there's probably a little bit of that needs to get tweaked.
Mm-hmm.
Much like how I brought up, I was like, I think it was the Terminators you get as like a squad of 3 or so inside the game, but yet they are deployed as like a squad of 5 on the tabletop.
Yeah.
And then also same thing with, I think it was the Sanguinier Guard. Now, granted, in the old edition, I believe they were sold as like a box of 5, and that's how you played them. But now they are sold as like a box of 3, and I believe that's how the new rule set is. They are deployed that way. So, granted, I have no idea what like rule set that they were using for Battle Sector, but it does feel like that because you move a whole squad together, like how you would on the tabletop.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, I was just checking the price. Actually, it was on sale, Battle Sector, last time, and I went back up to $40. So I think it was like $3 or so, $5 I think was Battle Sector. So unfortunately the sale's not there anymore. I just want to really quickly check out Chaos Gate and see how much that is right now. Chaos Gate Demon Hunter. Oh man, it's back up to 44. Oh man, and all of the DLC is expensive too. But I would between Battle Sector and Chaos Gate and Space Marine 2, we're at like a really good phase for games for Warhammer. Did you play Inquisitor?
Martyr?
Yeah, did you play that?
I did. Much like you, I'm not like the biggest fan of it.
Yeah, I played it. Looking at my Steam right now, how long did I play it for? 24 hours I put into the game, and I wasn't. It feels like it's a bad version of a Diablo clone. I'll be honest with you.
Very much so.
It doesn't feel weighty. It doesn't feel like, and when I say weighty, what I mean by that is like when you make an action in a game, if the action actually feels like you're performing, or you get a sense of something, or even movement. So this game felt very floaty and didn't have a weighted feel to it. So I would definitely not recommend Inquisitor. Again, Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, Battle Sector, Space Marine 2. You can't go wrong with what they have. So are they gonna? You know what? What is was it Total War? They have, and it's really successful. and it's about, I think it's is it the Age of Sigmar or is it the Old World? I think it's the Age of
It's
Sigmar.
old world technically.
Okay.
I believe they are. I forget if they're looking to add Sigmar in through DLC or if they're going to wait for a future release.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I remember correctly, I think they had a big Q&A where people were asking them, is Age of Sigmar stuff coming? Because some new models resembled what there is for Age of Sigmar, but for like the other factions.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm honestly a fan of Total Warhammer 3. My favorite faction to play as is the Kislev army.
Yep.
And then also when you do the campaign for the Demon Prince, being able to customize him based off of how you support like each Chaos faction is really interesting in terms of like mechanics as well as bonuses of like what you can get and what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a really fun faction to play as inside that. If they were to ever do a Total War 40k, oh my god, that would be nuts. But
Yeah.
I don't think they can because of how complex it gets.
You think so? I think if they did a Total War version, I think that would be awesome. I really do. I think that I understand from the perspective of that it's a lot to do. But I think they've already proven, the developers of Total War, that they have it down. They have the gameplay down and they have a system down that works. And I think implementing Warhammer to that, adding it into it would be awesome. I think it would be awesome. I think that would be, I think Warhammer 40k would be perfect for that type of scenario of them adding into it. So we'll see if they do it. We'll definitely see. I would love to see
So
it.
could it work? Potentially. It would have to be very, very story-oriented. Sorry. Because 40k, there are so many worlds of which you go to and everything. Whereas in old fantasy, it was everyone was on the same planet. It was just chaos came through like the different realms and like obviously like hell portals, and that was pretty much it.
You know, it's
40k it would get more conflicting because of planet orientation. Are we fighting on the ice planet? Or are we fighting on this planet or so and so?
When I was originally into, because I don't even know if it was called I think it was just called Warhammer Fantasy. When I was really into the Warhammer side of the fantasy, when I was reading like Brunner, the Bounty Hunter, and Matthias Thurman, the Witch Hunter. I think it was just Warhammer Fantasy back then. I don't think it was the Old World. And I was under the impression, because I didn't really read or know much about 40k other than seeing the books, was that I thought that that took place in the future of this world, right? So they were both intertwined with each other, but they're not. I think that would be actually really cool if they somehow did that. But I understand why they can't. Especially knowing the lore of Warhammer 40k, how essentially it's essentially our world, just twist on it with what it's like 30-something thousand years 30,000 years in the future, or 38,000 years in the future. So I think going back to what I was saying about the video games and stuff, I would love to have a Total War Warhammer 40k. I think it would be a no-brainer once they finish up their fantasy version of it and they finish all the expansion packs. But in the meantime, we're more than sated with Warhammer games. Like Space Marine 2 is awesome. If you haven't played Cascade Demon Hunters, highly recommend it. It's an XCOM type of game. And then Battle Sector is an RTS type of game. And if you want to get an idea of what it's like from the perspective of what the units are on the tabletop, this is a good gateway for it. So, all right. So that is the
like, if you're interested, definitely go for the Dawn of War series, except for the Terrible 3.
Yeah.
That we do not talk about.
What's funny is Dawn of War 3, I actually visually, because it's the newest version, is the best version
Yeah.
of it. And I was playing a little bit of it, but yeah, I couldn't get it. Especially playing KSK Demon Hunters, I couldn't get into it. Um, so that is the news portion of it. If you guys want to stick along, we're gonna do, because about I guess it was 2 3 weeks 2 weeks ago, I think I beat the with T3's help and one of the other people on this watching the streams help. I beat the standard game on, oh, it's on a standard on veteran difficulty. So now that we're done with that, we're gonna do the co-op missions, because if we were gonna do the co-op missions before, it would kind of break the storyline. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna do the co-op missions now, and yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna start it up. Are you ready to do some co-op missions, Mr. T3? Cool. All right. So, by the way, if anybody, because we don't have a third person, if there's anybody who wants to jump in and be our third member, so we don't have an NPC who literally is there just to res us because he's terrible at shooting, let me know in the chat.
Or potential random that joins in.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, actually. So if anybody who's watching the stream wants to jump in, you're more than welcome to. Let me know, and yeah, we'll go from there. So now I'm on the desktop for it. So to get to the missions, I'm just gonna click continue. Right, I'm just gonna go into the normal game because I haven't done. I think we did one mission, one co-op mission, and that was it.
First one.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. We got somebody who was like a random person. So. Dude, a lot of stuff for Warhammer's coming out this week. Lot of stuff. And then the other side of this is I do World of Warcraft stuff, because I'm unfortunately been playing that game for 20 years and I can't get it out of my system. But I have Warhammer. I have World of Warcraft stuff that I'm doing. Again, I want to do the review on the Grey Knights collection. I gotta do it this week. I just keep getting too busy with other stuff, like for instance like making, dude, I'm telling you, dude, once you start messing around with the AI tools and editing, like, it's so much fun. I had an absolute blast editing those Tithe videos, trying to figure how can I chop this down while still telling the story and still being coherent enough that you understand the overall of what's going on without also getting destroyed by Games Workshop for putting that online. So I'm hoping, like, from your perspective, did it seem coherent from each of the episodes?
Yes, I would say you had interesting cuts from like other people who I've seen do the cuts of the video, and you were the first person that I was able to see like the ending of the Ashton Tower one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
a lot of people seem to have cut that ending part out, or like they were just talking over brief snippets and then used other cutscenes to finish off that end part.
I get it. I see. Yeah, I had an absolute blast doing that. So, all right. So let me go to. I think I have to go to the. No.
A little console right next to you.
Yeah, that's right. Over here. Pick F1. All right. So it's gonna be operations. Right. We already did the first one. So we'll do the second one. All right. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be. So this is, I love like sword and board stuff, and this is perfect. I know I have to get more experience doing it. Oh, that's right. I set it up as a Raven Guard. Oh yeah. All right. So now to give you the code, what do I need to do? I forgot.
The little key symbol at the top by your.
Oh, edit squad door. There we go. Let's go to edit squad. Oh, right there. And then invite menu. Alright, cool. So the code is PVVJJ. So Peter, Victor, Victor. I forgot what the other, but it's JJ, so Jason. I'm sure somebody watching the stream is gonna correct me what the JJ is. Yeah, so that's
Also,
up.
I think I have figured out a good skin color for you to get as close to a Grey Knight, and that is the Doom Eagles.
Oh,
If
cool.
you unlock the thing, and then you just swap out like the chapter symbols on the shoulders.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'm definitely. I want to. Now that I've beaten the game, and I've got I've kind of achieved what I wanted to do in World of Warcraft. The hardest part is over, so I want to start playing this, and I want to start playing the Eternal War version and really get into customization on my character. So, all right. So there's Mr. Nasty Space Wolf himself. All right, we'll go over to here. 1 second. The Thunderhawk. So
The
this
customization I can't wait for them to give us is based on whoever is hosting. If they are playing as a Raven Guard or whatever, the rest of the AI and like the whole hub changes to match with you.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be really cool. So you're saying like we took off an
like,
Ultramarine, but it would be something like Raven Guard and so on, right? Is what you're saying?
yeah, so like instead of us flying inside an Ultramarine Thunderhawk and having this Ultramarine like AI guy, because you are the head of this game, because you are playing as a Raven Guard, the AI and like the ship will match your color scheme.
I get it. That'd be cool if they did that.
I feel like that would get a lot of people to love this game so much more.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's not hard to do. Alright, so Titus is doing his own thing as part of the game that we went through. So this is side to that, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So on the bottom, like, and then also via like helmet comms and stuff, you'll hear Titus and everything speaking over to us about what they're doing during the campaign.
Oh, I get it. Okay, cool. You know what? So why are you wearing gray? Where is the? Why are you not in the blue? Are you a 30K Space Wolf?
No, so much like how I was telling you about like my custom Space Wolves army, is I like it that they adopt the gray just because I don't like the blue, at least inside the game, because the blue is still too close to like an Ultramarines.
I get it. I see what you're saying.
But I want it to be that like my chapter is more like stealth oriented. So
Oh,
the gray also
okay.
helps with them.
Sure, that makes sense. I totally forgot the commands on the well, like how to use my shield and shit. Damn it. Alright, so we'll use. I know, I'll remember in a little while. Later. So are we on... Because I still have it on veteran difficulty. Is this on veteran difficulty also? Or how does that work with the...
No, actually. I will say it is much easier if we have it on lower difficulty, at least for the starting. Just because multiplayer, you have to upgrade your weapons to actually feel like you're dishing out more damage.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Shit, what is the dodge? Actually, you're not gonna know. You're playing on the console. Shit, I forgot like all of the Yeah, I forgot all of the commands, dude. Oh my god. I think I know how to swing my weapon.
Oh, I've gotten so much better at the deflections.
Oh man, I forgot what the deflection is. I'm not gonna stop. I'll figure it out, but super annoying.
Refilling magazines.
Oh, and here we got a third person, and he's not wearing his helmet. No, 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 not. If
And
you're
he's playing an
watching the
Ultramarine.
stream, you're gonna Oh god, and he's an Ultramarine. I'm a huge stickler for in this game not wearing your helmet. If you noticed in the tights, the first episode, I was like when they took off each other's helmets to talk to each other, I was like, so we're taking each other's helmets off now? Is that what we're doing? No to taking off your helmet. And this guy's lagging out. Oh, cool. Alright. This guy's totally lagging out. He's running in place. What's up, dude? You know, if you had your helmet on, you probably wouldn't be running in place right now. That's probably it's a good stopper for the chaos.
Armor boost.
Oh, cool.
Enemy up ahead.
I'll say this, in the Tice episode, the third one, it was actually really cool seeing the power sword in action by one of the Astra Militarum. That was really cool. Okay, oh, he's back.
Data slate over here.
Cool. I gotta do a video.
Nope, that's just the AI. So it looks like the...
Oh no, yeah, you're right. So he's totally gone. No,
your crack grenades?
Yep, I'll take some. So do you like, what's your armament right now that you're using?
I use the standard frags just because I like to have that additional third grenade.
Ah, okay. I really like that you can like stop yourself from killing the NPC to get the execution on. Enemy wave incoming.
Oh.
Man, good thing you can't shoot each other.
On the higher difficulties, you do.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, we're getting assaulted from behind too.
Damn it. Oh, I'm green? Oh, the Tyranids. And we had somebody else join too. No, I'm down! No! Oh yeah, alright. Oh, they took down where my banner ended. Okay, Tyranids are done. Oh boy!
Oh.
Okay, he's down. Let's take out these other Tyranids. Oh, stop shooting us. You're done. I think I should be getting the Tyranids in another couple days from JOYTOY, the new Tyranids, and then I'm still waiting on the 40k new Blood Angel Terminators that they announced. So I pre-purchased those a couple months ago. A lot of stuff is going to be hitting at once for JOYTOY. A lot of stuff. I've been really good.
You're just gonna have a JOYTOY Christmas.
Oh, dude, the only thing I bought for recently, other than pre-orders, is that Lehman Russ and his 2 of the 30k figures of the Space Marines. So I'm definitely taking. Oh, I don't need this. Wait, what? Oh, there.
You should heal for sure.
Shit. Okay, it's not A. It's not R.
Oh, found it.
No.
the Imperium provides.
Damn it. I'm gonna have to look at. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look at the settings really quick. Blah 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 blah. Dodge a spacer. Okay, now remember finisher. Okay, C is my shield.
Are you seeing the chat update at all?
Let me see. No.
For me, it's frozen.
No, is it still, am I still streaming?
Yes, I still see you streaming.
Okay. Let me see.
Just making sure.
Yep. I think most people left when we were doing the video game, but that's fine. Oh, I have another subscriber. Very cool. Alright, so C. Oh, I have to know how to heal. Damn it. Could just protect you for a second as I figure this out. Blah blah blah. Lock an enemy. Is heal at the bottom? Hold on a second. Focus use. Oh, here it is. Medical sim stuff. F. There we go. All right. So in the game, right, when you're playing Eternal mode, are you leveling your character up to get better weapons? Is that the thing with it? Okay.
As you finish Eternal modes and stuff, you will also unlock all the armor and stuff. Same thing, like how I was playing this.
I get it. Ooh, right. Now I finally got the... I understand how... Oh! Damn it. Where is he? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Bye-bye.
Nice.
Oh, ripped his face off. Dude, I think the thing that I'm mostly looking forward to for JOYTOY is when they come out with the Raven Guard for 30k.
I don't know if you remember me mentioning this. Raven Guard are supposed to be the next DLC for the Decker.
Oh, awesome! Alright, I definitely have to start playing more of this. I have 2 weeks off coming up for vacation, so I'm going to be putting a lot of time into doing my collection reviews, and then also more on this, because I want to start getting really heavy into getting one character, like, completely souped up.
Yep.
Oh man, you know what? I think I'd said this before. I really hope they do something with Cascade Demon Hunters. Really hope that they do.
Are they still doing like standard small like updates for the game?
No, they haven't done one for a couple of months. I don't think they did one for 2024. I think they were more or less done with it. The last thing was the console release, and that was really about it. It comes...
Big wave.
Yep.
So they'll be coming in from all sides.
Alright, I'm trying to take the back.
Whoa! It's cute.
Damn it. I keep messing up my block too. Oh boy, there's a lot coming. Oh, finally I blocked one. I blocked that. I didn't block that. I didn't block... Well, I blocked that, sort of. I blocked him, I chopped him up. Oh man. And I'm down.
Changing magazine. Watch your fire, brother.
Still down.
Oh, shit.
I am recommending
Yes.
no. Okay. You would resist a badge of honor. Only my mother's alive.
So is there different difficulty on the missions, or do you just
Yes.
play through? Okay. And we're done. Yeah, I feel like a big liability right now.
It's all good, cause like even on like easier difficulties, they do tend to like throw a lot at you if you take too long in certain parts. And it also
Okay.
just sucks depending on where you are,
I got
on
it.
like what they decide to throw at you.
I got it.
So like that position, I know there are like 2 areas of where they try to come at you from.
I got it. Alright.
Reporting in from the tower, Captain.
The Munitorum does not store
Keep
explosives
moving. I'm
to
just gonna
codex
check
Astartes
something really
standards.
quick.
Locate enough to demolish the bridge.
Okay, yeah, still stream is still going, no problem. Alright. And we got Tyrannus behind me. I wonder if that's because I took too long. Oh, we got explosive charges there. Oh, behind you, watch out. Alright. All the Tyrannus are dead. Cool.
I have an explosive charge over here.
Oh. Okay. Dude, I'm so happy that I got the 2K rating last night. Oh my god. In
Oh, you were
World of
able to complete
Warcraft.
it?
Yeah, I got. So it's actually funny. You the worst is going 3 and 3 because you won't. You know, if you break even, you're not going to get any points, and it's just a total waste of time. So I wound up getting. I was really worried about, you know, losing all the rating I got, especially because I don't know, for some reason you just get really bad matchups sometimes, which is why I waited so long to do any games. So I got the games, and the very first round I killed the guy instantaneously, which was awesome. Oh, come on. I guess I was in the middle of... There we go. Okay, blocked it again. Alright, we'll get some shield back. Oh, thank you. Oh, we got more coming.
Direct me to where I can place these charges.
Some more armor. I'm gonna need it. And accidentally did.
Where shall I plant this flag?
He's dead. Cool. Oh,
Stints ejected.
I should be using more stim. You know what it is on the normal game? Like there were not many stims all over the place. I feel like is there more in the missions?
So the harder the missions get, the less you actually find on the map.
Oh, okay. There was something else that we noticed about playing the game.
Fuck, Lichter.
Oh boy, coming.
Hive Tyrant will reach your position shortly. Join the Imperial Guard defenses up on the bridge and lure that Xenos Colossus into the kill zone.
There she is.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Wow.
Behold the supremacy of Ultra. Reload.
All right.
Alright. Rearm for sure. And then we head for the objective.
Yep. So what would you say is your favorite thing about Space Marine 2 so far?
I want more customization, but I do like what we have.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we would have the freedom of weapon choice for the classes. Like, I don't like some of the restrictions that we have on them.
I got it.
And then I hate that it's only 3-person co-op and not 4.
Oh yeah, actually, that's actually kind of strange. I wonder what the restriction is. Maybe from
Because, like,
Scan ready.
I would prefer 4-player co-op. I don't care how OP it feels. Like, I want that experience, and if I wanted like the more actual thing, give us a whole full team of 5.
Have they talked about Space Marine 3 yet?
No. I think they're still finishing up the DLCs because I want to say they're going all the way into summer or even winter of next year for updates and stuff, and all of it is supposed to be free, which is really nice.
Oh, that's wow. Is that if you have the pass, or is like what is the deal with that?
So the pass is only for cosmetic stuff. But in terms of like any like additional stuff like they're doing with like Dark Angels, that's all free for anyone whether you have the pass or not.
I get it. What is this? So is this, what kind of tank is this? Is this a no, this is not a Rust, right?
No, that's a Chimera. So that's like a troop transport.
Okay.
That can also be used as like the Hellhound or stuff. There's a medic pack right over there.
Oh. Grab it. Oh, she's gonna grab it. Yep.
Should be another one somewhere.
Negative. The objective is the Hive Tyrant, not the bridge.
There's the meta bomb. Take the armor boost. That works for me.
Understood, my lord. May the Emperor guide our Lasguns
shit.
with your support. Ready up, Eighth. Show the Emperor's angels.
Where are they coming from? From the front? Alright.
There we go.
So, stand over by one of those. I'm going to stand over here on this side
Okay.
and help these guardsmen.
Come on. Not yet. Oh man, I was trying to wait.
There's a horde of Xenos between you and it. Take it full on. You have its attention. It is moving to intercept. Apply more pressure.
No!
Oh, they're coming from behind us.
Guardsmen. Definitely on a higher difficulty with how quickly they killed all these guys.
Yeah. No. Come on, warrior, fight me.
Keep your eyes peeled. The Xenos leader beast will be in visual range shortly.
That is one ugly leader.
Alright, he's done.
I've never seen such an atrocity.
Oh, what did you think about the Custodes in action?
Give the Hive beast a moment.
Was it pretty impressive? Like, were you... Other than if you can take out
Talking
that
about
was...
the Tides episode?
Yeah, yeah.
I think they did a really cool job with it. Now granted, again, you swap the voice with a dude, and not that I'm saying I'm gonna like it more because of it being a guy, but it's just like, if you want to give us a female character who's going to be a lead, for me, like the Sisters of Silence, I was perfectly okay with.
Yeah.
Because like, they hardly get anything in terms of like, whether it's lore drops or whatever, because they're always dedicated to a custodian. when it was confirmed, at least to me, when it was confirmed that there was a custodian going to be tied to the Sisters of Silence inside that episode, I was like, eh. I kind of wish it was just the Sisters of Silence.
Yeah.
Because like that would have been a cool just episode all on its own of trying to represent them. But because of it being tied to a female custodian, it changed it a lot more. It's like, granted, I don't really follow a lot of custodian lore and all that stuff, but it's like I know enough of it that it just feels wrong.
I get it.
And not from a gender standpoint, but from the standpoint of lore, that it's always been seeming and it's always been mentioned as sons and or brothers of like that faction. So them dropping it as like the first ever female custodian and them having to do the lore changes for certain things, it's like it does not work for me.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is,
over there.
I know, I just saw it as we were going down. I think the biggest thing for me is if it's the first time that you're showing custodians in action in a media format, I don't think that it was the right decision to do it as to put a female in there and to do it. I think if we've never seen that before, you want to see, like, I don't know, you want to see what you've been a fan of for so long.
If you're ever gonna do the first, show her recruitment.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I would want to see.
100% agree.
Because like if I can see the recruitment of how she started off when she was like being turned into this like gene enhanced super soldier, then I would want to see that. So it's like I can maybe respect her more. And yeah, like how Sonny was saying, they gave her the Captain Phasma deal.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm not for it. It's like Captain Phasma was kind of like dope, at least in like the first couple of scenes, and then got fucking off, and it was like, eh.
She really didn't do anything in the first movie. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, it didn't look like a female. It looked like a Custodes to me. Outside of like the fact that it was a female. So.
Yeah, so the first, the few times we saw their face and obviously hearing their voice. And I'm sorry, but it's like you're gonna make the first custodian we see a female, but then you're also gonna make them sound like an arrogant asshole towards like Space Marines, who a lot of people are adored of. Not a lot of people are gonna like her. I'm sorry.
So is the White Templars an offshoot of the Iron Fist, like the Black Templars?
So the White Templars are a sub-faction of the Black Templars.
Okay, there.
Due to the many reasons of why the Black Templars have such a huge chapter.
Yeah, they
is
disregard,
that they are constantly on crusade, and like how they do that is through saying, okay, we're constantly on a crusade, so we need more people, so we're gonna make sub-chapters of our sub-chapter to keep increasing our ranks. Oh, kill that motherfucker so quick. Thank God. So, if you remember, that white skull means that he's calling in for reinforcements.
Oh, okay.
So taking him out is like priority.
Okay.
There's another one.
Oh, I'm gonna go over to him.
Shit.
Did he already call them?
Yep, he got the call off.
Shit.
Coming in mine. Again? What the fuck?
Oh shit, that's right, I can't block that. Just gotta dodge that. Okay, he's down.
We were bred for this. Fresh magazine.
Got green haze, so I can't really see what's in front of me.
Yeah, I just had it too. Oh, here we go.
Also, we're back down to being on with an AI.
Oh, the guy left? Okay, good. He was like running ahead and like, if he's frustrated.
There's an armor boost back here if you want to come grab that.
Yeah, let me grab that. Apparently the Tyranids wanted it too. I got the armor boost.
Oh, now we got a new person.
Yeah, is that Shaq? Sure.
I think they're a White Scar.
Oh, are they? No, green and what is that? Obviously that's not a salamander. Oh, it is salamander.
Oh, Alpha Legion.
Oh, is it Alpha Legion?
Yeah.
They
They're
have
doing 30k Alpha Legion, so that's how they're getting away with it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because his pauldrons have the dragon on them, so that's a... Is that an Alpha Legion thing?
Yeah, the three-headed dragon.
Oh, okay, okay.
Talassa, you cut out.
Was the Alpha... Is the Alpha Legion
What's
the
up, Sonny?
twins?
Lieutenant,
Yes.
What's up, Sonny?
Lord,
Which, oh my god, I'm excited. They're getting a new audiobook dropping next week, I think, for pre-order.
Oh, shit, cool.
As well as, I was hearing that Alpha Legions are, like, their Primarch, I believe, is supposed to be coming.
Really?
That's fucking exciting.
In what?
Because hopefully, I think 40k.
Really? They're bringing him back?
Yeah.
Or what was the deal with the with the Alpha Legion? I thought that they were twins.
So it's confusing because one brother was supposedly killed, but we don't know which brother because their whole thing is about lying.
Oh.
And,
Well, that
it's
makes
like-
things difficult.
oh yes, and like the few lore bits that I've listened to due to Adeptus Ridiculous with Bricky and a couple of other another YouTuber, is they were mentioning about, like, in one book, it's like, oh, I think it was Dorn that killed one of the brothers or something. But then it turns out that that brother inside another thing was saying that he would betray other brother, but it's just like, are you actually betraying the other brother, or are you yourself? In which you are also lying, and you are the other brother because of how much you guys like to lie, so it's so confusing on which brother's dead, which one's alive.
I remember, all I remember is what they looked like, and I thought that they were wearing like a purplish armor.
It's like a very teal, light blue.
Oh, okay, okay.
And it's all like scale based, which is also interesting. I do like some of like the helmet trims and everything because it looks very Viking-ish. Oh, this is about to be a boss fight, by the way.
Okay, let me get some more crack grenades.
resources acquired.
Ooh, is there
There's something over here. What is that? Shock grenade?
shocks?
Advance on our objective. Committed to this cause.
Yeah, it's interesting because they're also one of the few Primarchs, sorry, that are supposedly the same size as the standard Marines, which helps them hide amongst their chapter of whether or not they're still alive, because the rest of the chapter is essentially all clones of them.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how they hide the whole thing of, well, I'm Alfarius. No, I'm Alfarius.
I got it.
Get deflected, bitch. Get dodged.
I messed that up. Here comes some standard enemies. See if I get him.
Oh.
Oh, he killed himself?
Yeah, he's in phase 2.
Okay. Oh, I can't dodge that, okay. I can't block that right now. Oh, shit. I'm back up.
There is a med kit over by that pillar where you're at.
Right here, okay. I wonder if I can block that. Oh. Gotta dodge it.
Searching round. Heretical behavior.
Shit. Comes some more medical stems.
Oh.
As I'm using all the medical stems. I could have blocked that.
Oh, I fucking hate these dodge circles.
Yep.
He's almost down.
I
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
Shit, shit, shit. And I'm down.
Tend to my wounds.
Damn
lest
it.
it cost us our mission.
Yeah, I definitely have to play this more. I feel like I'm a huge liability right now.
Picking.
Yeah. Now, what is the what is that type of Tyranid? What is the soldier version of it? It's obviously
That
not War.
is, what is it? The Hive Mind?
Oh,
Well, I don't, it's one of the Hive Mind. I forgot what the fuck they called it earlier.
I think I remember what it looks like in the Ultimate Guide. I forget what it's called though.
I know throughout this mission they have mentioned it. I have just played this so much that I'm just like tuned out. I'm just like, it's a bug. I'm gonna kill it.
All right,
It's also a big thing for me. It's just like, hey, if you've known me well enough, it's like if I'm not a huge like fan of a certain faction or something, I'm not gonna give two shits about what something it's called unless I really like it.
So all right,
Like
so
Tyranids, it's like that's just a Tyranid or it's a bug.
so we beat the mission there. We're actually gonna stop here because Tuesday with the patch. Are you gonna be playing?
Probably will.
All right, so I have a Christmas party, so I won't be able to play Tuesday. But Wednesday, I'm planning on doing another stream like this, just on the playing the patch. So would you be down to doing it?
Yeah.
Awesome. What time Wednesday?
I'll give you generally around like 10 Wednesdays
Perfect.
when I'd get home.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll do another stream. We'll start to play the patch. We'll see what it has, and I want to start leveling up my bulwark. And I want to start adding
We're gonna
to
do the trials.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the trial. I'm actually gonna take a quick shower and I'm gonna come back and do the trials. So I'm gonna start to bone up and get better, so I'm not a complete liability in this game. Yeah, and I can start doing better. So, but yeah, so all right. So I appreciate everybody for jumping on and watching this. We got some good news, some JOYTOY stuff. You got to see one of the missions done, and next time I play, hopefully I'll be better. So we'll see. So again, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for jumping on and checking it out. If you like this content, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Also check out some of my other stuff. I did reviews on all the tithes. I have some other reviews coming up. Thanks to Sunny for the Krieg. I'm going to do all the reviews on those. I also stream World of Warcraft if you're interested in that as well. So thank you for coming. Thank you guys for watching. And again, I'll be seeing you. And oh, this Wednesday I'm going to do a stream for the patch. So we'll see. So again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you later.